once again outside the top three teams. How do you assess that lap today, Lando?
It was decent. I mean, it doesn't matter. Even if I was ahead of George, if it was a little bit better, he'd be passing me within a few laps tomorrow. So, yeah, happy. I wasn't really expecting to be P7 today, but on a track where overtaking is still going to be difficult and it's a long race, you want clean air, we've given ourselves the best chance. So, yeah, I'm happy with today.
What is the game plan at the moment? Just beat Alpine?
I mean, you say that. If you start to be specific and say just beat Alpine, I think it starts to ruin you. But just do the best we can and focus on getting good points. I don't think we have to try and be specific and solely beat them. Just if we maximise our own result, that's part of it. So, yeah, I look forward to hopefully a lonely race tomorrow. If I can be on my own, I would love it. You know, the top six are going to pull away, and hopefully Schumacher and Tsunoda can have a little scrap. But you know, Stroll was quick. I don't know what happened to him in Q3, and then Fernando and Ocon have also been very fast all weekend. So I expect they're going to be coming through.
Obviously, your teammate down in 18th, but you showing what the car is capable of there. What is it about this track that perhaps suits the characteristics of the car a little bit better than some of the recent ones?
I mean, the only recent one was Spa. You know, if we go back to Budapest, which was before the summer break, we were probably ahead of Alpine again. So it's difficult. It's just you're back to maximum downforce. Maybe our efficiency is not so good, and that's what you need a lot of in Spa. You need a car which you can run low downforce on, but still produces great top speed and things like that. And it's clear that's not what really what we've got. So we know where we've got to improve. We know the weaknesses of the car, and a track like this, it just comes alive a bit, comes a bit more together. It's nicer to drive, and it's a quicker car. But I mean, I'm 8/10 off when I feel like I've done a decent lap, so we still have a lot of work to do.
You're very open about it was DRS switch that was losing out in Spa. Is there enough coming through McLaren to see the future?
Yes, I mean, I wouldn't have signed my contract if I didn't think so. So I do. It was a mistake on my part when I said that. Like, that's what I visually knew. But we probably ran one of the thinnest rear wings in Spa, which meant when we opened DRS, there's not actually a lot more to gain. Whereas when you see the Red Bull, they ran actually quite a big rear wing comparing to us. So when they did open DRS, it made a much bigger effect. And that's what made us feel like we didn't have much of a gain on DRS. So that was just a lack of questions from my part to understand what was going on.
Okay, I've got to ask you about your new teammate for next year.
Yeah.
You've seen off one Australian, and another Australian has come in to replace him, but you're ostensibly the team leader now. How does that make you feel going into 2023? Something you're ready for? Will it change you?
I don't think it's a big change, honestly. I just keep doing what I'm doing. I feel confident. I'm happy in the place I am. I look forward to working with someone new. It's always different, you know. You have to talk in different ways and understand each other differently. But yeah, it's also going to be a big challenge for me and a new challenge for me and the whole team. So we look forward to it. I don't actually know Oscar too well. I've spoken to him maybe twice ever, I would say. But he's obviously a good talent, a good driver, and I look forward to that. But that's still half a year away.
Yeah.
Already playing the mind games, aren't you? Don't give anything away. What's the atmosphere been like in the team, though? Because obviously Daniel, he's got a huge smile. There's no question that the two of you get on. I don't think it started off the best, but with the team seeing that Oscar's coming in, Daniel going, where is it?
I mean, I think it's still great, and even from Daniel's side, you know, from what I've seen my whole life, you know, you understand when people are putting in effort and when people don't care, and you can see how much Daniel still tries to understand it all and put the time and effort into going quicker and so on. So it's the same, you know. Everyone's still motivated. I think Daniel's probably even more motivated than ever to end on a high and end on a good run with the team, because that's what you want to do as a driver. You know, you want to prove yourself. So it's still good. The mechanics are loving it. The team are still energized. It's tough because when you're battling for P10 and P12, it's not what you want. But there are still these glimpses of this is where we can be if we just do some little things better, and I'm confident in the future we can do that.
Well done, Lando. Best of luck tomorrow. Thanks for talking.